Glad to have you along from Evanston, Illinois, Ryan Field. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Northwestern Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, checking in with the Texas head coach before the game. They cannot take this team lightly. Just because they're outside the top 25 doesn't mean they aren't a quality opponent. He has been preaching all week just how good they are, particularly up front, making sure his team is locked in and does their job on the road. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Northwestern ready to kick it off to get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And a big question coming into this game was how were they going to be able to handle the environment and all the crowd noise? And the best way to do that, make a play early and get everybody to sit down. They wasted no time. Opening, kickoff, what a great job in blocking. Open field running was sensational. They score a touchdown, and guys, early, I'm not hearing a lot of noise from this home crowd.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Northwestern's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Northwestern will send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So Texas's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. Last time out in their victory, barely a ball hit the ground, more than 90% completed. Going to the ground. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Got a little grass. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Longhorns come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Texas!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's got it again. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was.
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Northwestern will have to punt it away.
Number 91, on to punt it away.
Cradles it at the 35. There he goes. Open it up. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Wants to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That pass is incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down. 4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. He wants it all. Touchdown, Texas! Got it right in the heart of the end zone. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Back to throw, it's McDowell. They've been hit with haymakers, down 21-0 and really needing to get a drive going here. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it way down the field. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. The pull and throw off the RPO. All right, guys, let's talk about Northwestern. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's McGarrigle. Makes a move. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jackson. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And that's not a surprise play call for this offense. A lot of times, man, after a tackle for a loss or a play that goes behind the line of scrimmage, they want to get those chunky yards back. They want to get back to 3rd and manageable. They dial up the screen. They get some positive yards. Now put themselves in a position to be more successful on 3rd down.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Looking for a man. It's McDowell. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team.
Number 91 in punt formation to kick it away.
Just needs a crack to get a return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Offense working from the pistol. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Turning it on. Past the 10. Touchdown, Longhorn. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. On target. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Jackson. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. So now it's 2nd and long. Makes the grab. It's McDuffie. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. Wide receiver comes in motion. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. Defender got caught, little handsy with that jersey, and it'll cost him. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Oops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. And the offense will take that penalty and move a little bit closer. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's McDowell. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a catch at the 20. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Right on the money. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And the Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Sends it back in motion. They just keep firing. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats! Ready to try the point after. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Makes it past the marker. Turning on the Jets. Running inside the 20. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw. It's McDowell. Going to try to pop one on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Safe little shovel pass. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to get...
Snags it, and there's running room. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside. Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. This defense has been gashed, and they are backed up. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
He'll bring it out. It's Clinton. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. Touchdown, Texas! The running attack gets it done and produces 6.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Looking downfield, it's McDowell. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Bring in the heat. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Northwestern will have to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. The inside handoff. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Inside the 25. There's some room. Into the house. Touchdown, Longhorn. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down.
Dropping back, it's McDowell. Snags it over the middle. Gets away from one, finds room. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Delayed handoff. It's McGarrigle. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Off the RPO. Quick throw to the right. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Longhorns will try to convert on fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Longhorns! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And that was a scintillating way to finish that one, a 44-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
It'll be third and short from their own 33. They'll try to run for it. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Northwestern ready to dial one up on first down. They'll test the right side. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw, it's McDowell. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Here's the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Under fire. And down he goes.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. Pickup of 5, it's now 2nd and 5. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Jackson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking for a man, it's McDowell. Got out of trouble and throws. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 25. He's got great speed. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Texas sideline, developing story, guys, their best wide receiver is dealing with a few issues. Very banged up here in this game, but he is battling through it, still on...
Breaks into the open. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Lawrence. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? With the draw, it's Davis. There's a crease. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the red zone, it's Davis. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Jackson. There he goes!
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. On his way back from the 20. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They'll ride Davis here. Got enough for the 1st. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Uncorks it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Soldier! 52, soldier! Ready, go, go!
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Lawrence. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. Just keeps slinging it. Tosses it incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. It's complete to the right. Worked his way ahead for a pickup of about 6 yards on the play. Clock stops. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The give to Davis. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Got his man. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Skips away from pressure. Touchdown, Texas! Quick strike through the air for the score. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside is 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. On the delay, it's Jackson. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Jukes his way for more.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Dropping back, it's McDowell. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. The run inside. It's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They feed him again. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Throwing right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Could be an alley. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
This is ultra-aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. Let's first take a look at Georgia State taking on the number 4 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Now back to your game at Ryan Field. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Second down, he'll throw it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Offense going to be challenged to protect on third down after that last sack. Give to the back. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Northwestern will send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Here comes the Texas offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll step out of bounds at the 13, and that gives him a little bit more room. The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. He can get this one up in the wind. It ought to carry for a while. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. Unloads to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. He's lucky that was a linebacker, not great hands. It's incomplete. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Motion from the back. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Handoff to the single back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the court.
He'll take a deep shot here. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's not afraid to go deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Longhorns! Once he got some room, it was over. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. He'll bring it out. It's Clinton. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Pulls it and fires to the left. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Now on the return. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Oh, he's got some space.
You know, with defense, it's this pick-or-poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas! The kick is up and good, and put one more. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed.